welcome. I have. Hopefully this works, but I'm not too sure. We'll see now. Hold on a sec. So basically, I kind of want to like maybe start streaming. Maybe do like one character, a stream of Warriors Abyss. As you can see, I have played this already. So basically, I think I don't know how long it's was, but just now the Warriors Abyss has updated to add Jin characters in here. So we got like Sama Zhao now, which I already went and I think I unlocked all these. They moved Sama Yi to, I believe, Jin. We're gonna look here. So here's the hero list. Sama Yi used to be part of here, but now they moved to Jin because Jin's the whole faction is here. So I'm most likely I'm thinking about maybe going to like this one, like do Zhang He first, and then next video will be Wang Jianji. Because otherwise I'll be playing like Sama Yi and then going this way. But I would rather play like someone like the new characters that got added. I haven't played Sama Yi yet though. And basically, if you guys don't know about like Warriors Abyss, basically all of these things here. Let me see if I'm still recording. Okay. Basically all of these things here, like the unique weapons, like kind of add things. You click on here thing, but like there's two ways to get these unique weapons. You can get them through the Bond of Souls. So like if I go to see Shenkai here, it costs 50,000 to get, or you can get them through the chests. Hold on one second. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna click on this. I have another screen that I'm not gonna load the thing so I could just look at whatever comes to way a bit faster. Okay. So, God damn, I must have not my stream for long because it's telling me 13 tips now. But okay. So, with the achievements, just to give you a quick rundown, I have gotten every single one of these. I have pretty much 100% in this game already. As you can see my play record and all these things here. You can pause the thing if you want to see. But then we got the collection. Like some of these are cool, like the underground records. There's nothing new here. The pictures, like this one was kind of like the hardest I think to unlock. We got like all these cool things, like these arts too, which I kind of like. And then we got these like basically the music, like Lu Bu thing, and like Samurai and Dynasty Warrior ones. There's the formations, which is kind of, if you played Warriors of Orochi, it's kind of like those, like, what is it, like, I think it's called, like, Trumo shows where it's like, I forgot what it was called, but like, it was when you have like, your whole, like, because they had free on free things, your like squad thing, but this was kind of like new, because in this game you could have up to like 6 partners, because it's also a roguelike. And then these are the treasures. I was kind of hoping they would add more. But it seems like the only thing new is the 5 Jin characters, because the base roster is 100, and it upped it by 5, so there's that. So basically, and then to give you a grasp on what I was doing, because I didn't stream any of this, I beat Lu Bu is literally a godsend for this game. Like, look at this. Like, look at those stats. Like, 709 strength. And, like, to be a comparison, some of these has only have, like, Wen, that's, like, he has, like, 490 defense. And he beats out, and my Lubu already beats him. Although, I will point out the cumulative level is also huge. Cause, like, as you can see, the cumulative level is 381. Every 50 levels, one of those stats, like one of the 4 stats that's like with Lubu, will get raised. I haven't really tested it. I might test it with Guan Yu to see and compare with the other ones. But so far, what was raised is, oh Jesus Christ, what was raised was usually strength and defense. Sometimes I got the speed stat raised with Lubu and get in the community levels. But then, so then with these abilities, also there's War Demon and Divine Hybrid. But basically, with these singles that have like those, like you can see those trophies on there, those are stuff that I beat using the first run, and these all I beat on the regular mode. We're probably just gonna do the regular mode because the trophy with the number 5 on there is basically it basically proves that you beat it on like the hardest difficulty, which is level 5. Currently, I don't know if they're gonna add more. And this one, you know, beat it on the regular mode. I'm more concerned with trying to beat all these on the regular mode before I really start trying to push the cumulative level, because I want to see how crazy it can get. But as you can see, I did like, I think half of the Wu characters. I was trying to do every character before the update, but I don't think it was. But then I did every Shu character, and then I did every Dynasty Warriors other. I haven't did much of the Samurai Warrior characters yet, but I did play as them in the first thing, as you can see, because they have community. Some of them have community levels already. But when you first start out, you're not really that strong. But now I'm fairly certain. So I think we're gonna start with this one. I'm very much want to see Sima Zhao's. Sima Zhao, I think, is like one of my favorite. I think my favorite out of the Jin. Actually, my favorite Jin character is not even here, and not even in this yet. In the Jin. She might be added, but I'm not too sure. It's kind of forgot her name. But yeah, we're gonna start with So Strong. He starts with talent and oh, interesting. I might go with ice for an element for the ice or slay. I'm not too sure, but we're gonna start with regular. I don't know if I'll stream all of them or something. Yeah, talent make you unlock attacks. I'll explain it as we go. If you guys are ever like confused on any of this stuff. Okay. I do like his flying sword, so ooh. So here, upgrade. This is might dictate what we're gonna do. I'm leaning towards maybe trying to do complete ice, but we got vigor, which interrupt teleported attacks. That's actually really good. Slay and then ice. You don't always get these at the end of the battle. You get, I don't know what really triggers them, but there's times where you can't get these certain things, which is like little rainbow orb on like the stage that you can collect. So then there's this. Oh, we're gonna get him. Yeah, we get invulnerable invade. So basically, we get invulnerable invade, which is kind of one of the first things you want to get, because then it makes your way you invade kind of impossible to get attacked when you're invading. I use that a lot. As you can see with the lines thing here, pressing square on the PS5 will actually explains what they do when you acquire these. Like, so if I get like foreign flame, it's gonna apply the flame attribute to my Mushu attacks and charge attacks. So it'll like start to apply attributes. You might eventually you're gonna, and then you can choose. So like here, this one's gonna guarantee a wind element. It's gonna guarantee wisdom. I might go for wisdom. And this one is just everything. So a lot of things where every single character will probably be included here. You can press Y to see what potential characters you get in each tree. Actually, should probably check. Do I have? I'm assuming my microphone is on. I'm just looking. Okay, well, Memories of the Dead, search for the help and independent age. It's official. You're now married to my true love. All of our family and friends are here to wish us well. Congrats. I hope you're very happy together. Upon seeing one which is I. And then these have effects. So response gravity, response agility, or is it response to, I'm going to do a brief dodge because that's positive. Depending on your situation, you might want to do something else. So then, as you can see, like with these charge attacks, they can help me go. It's not really a tough game. Well, I might just go slay. Yeah, I might just do slay. And we need more. So I like getting my talent like up as much as I can too. So we're gonna go with this one. Our goal for this talent is getting up to 8 because that will unlock the EX attack. Because you don't get the full moveset of these characters too. You gotta actually thing, and then on the separate thing you see your like your level increase, also increase your stats. It's a Jin character. Look at this. Also, this is also where we change formations. I always click this, and on the bottom right, as you can see, your basically your power level. These chest icons will also have chests, which I highly suggest you do. First few things when you play this, you may wanna just focus on grinding karmic embers, which is the currency in this game. There's two types of currency: the karmic embers. Oh, that's actually a nice thing. So there's the karmic embers, which is like the universal use at the bond of trees. If they ever add more characters, I'll probably show you it. I can show you it if we ever get enough for the weapons. Oh, that sounds really good too. I want this one. So if this one here is guaranteed to vigor is also good because it can really increase your thing. But I'm gonna go here because this one has the chest. And then the other currency is called, I think, it's basically tears of the dam because we're fighting in hell. All these people are in hell, and you like restore water to hell by taking down Gomon. Oh yeah, okay, like tears of blood, basically. That's basically the thing. Dongzhou can get you tons of blood. of Tears of Blood because he's a tyrant. That's like what? That's literally one of. Ooh. There now. Already we already have the second thing. So now, if I go over here, we can now access. This is our current moveset that we're doing. That we're dealing with. So that's the moveset so far. Well, if I can manage to unlock the EX skills, I'll show that too. We'll go here. I should probably take note of what gen characters have what. If I can, I would like to get the gen characters as little ally things to see what they do. Okay, that one's done. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. That's interesting. I never interacted with those before, so that's how they work. Well, that could be real cool at boss battles. So there's 4 stages with these, and each of them has 8. Well, there's 4. This is the one I was talking about, which will give us lead. We have a time limit. If we fail this mission, we will not get the chest, so be aware of that. You won't fail, but you won't get the chest. If you could usually, once you pass a certain number of things, you'll get the... This outfit, by the way, I got, if you clear like Traverser 5, you get like little bonus outfits, and I think this was one of them. Nice. Let's go here. But as I said again, even though I'm kind of live streaming this, I'm gonna try to treat it as much as just be doing a regular video as I can. So do be aware of that. The main reason is because I don't have this is also a test to see how well this can perform and see if it's actually better now. Because when I first tried to test this stuff, it kept, I think the live stream kept going down. We're gonna try to jump versus victory plus. I might try that again if it works. Though the yellow, they have like special things, but I never really, I don't really care about the thing unless I can see like something really cool. Since we're playing like the new Jin characters, I'm not really too focused on that. So then, here's one of the bosses, basically. I literally maxed out like the tree, so do keep in mind, I am extremely powerful. You will not do this much amount of damage that I can do. And then this is the thing I was talking to you about. At the end, it does if you play Warriors of Roshi, it does that thing where it will do a massive explosion. I think it's 4 that it does it. Which this might actually, which maybe is a sign that it's maybe loosely based off of whatchamacallit? Off of the Warriors of Roshi timeline, I would think. But I'm not too sure. But yeah, but if you get your, as you can see, I just floored that guy. If you get your tree really well upgraded, every character becomes amazing. And then you get even more crazy with these. I like going, like, I would go for this one, but I don't really need it. If you need more health, do go with this one. But I'm gonna go with this one, because this one will give me a crystal sapling. Wait. Can I be that way? Oh yeah, because it's the number of heroes, so I'm... That's... Sorry, my bad, I forgot. You can also look at the special effects if you ever forget to. By 1, which is actually what I wanted. That's still good anyway. I usually don't... Like... Increasing max rating by 30% is actually really good. Some of these I probably wouldn't suggest unless for specific characters though. So now we're in the ice area, that's the glacier thing. So yeah, as I said, there's like 4 of them. So there's like the bloodstained realm. This one's the glaciers, and then the other, and then there's the burning wastes, and then there's just basically like the void. And then these are danger zones. I think they increase the chances of you leveling up your guy, but it's more dangerous. I'll go here because I kind of want DwA's speed, so up to get a second invasion eventually. But out of the choices, I'd rather do this one. But now, see again, it's some of these will appear right away. Sometimes they just won't appear. What's his wisdom? And there might be other people that have probably done more clears than me. Oh. This also, let's do this one. But my suggestion, you pick like at least maybe like one back, because like once you get to the third, you kind of shit out of luck of kind of choosing. Because once you get to the third stage, you gotta know what you're doing. So seems like we're good on those. So I would suggest probably doing like a main element and maybe a backup one if you can. If you're seemingly unable to thing, like focus on 2 stuff at a time, and then try to focus on these as more like maybe utility. But at the same time, you can also do it as your main focus, because some of these gets ridiculous. Like rally, once you get all these, your assembly gauge just gets like ridiculous. This one will give you double Muso gauge. This one will allow you to move through enemies. This one will just basically like will probably, if you're not really good at the game, this one is also really good because it basically helps you survive. This one, attributes will always be applied, so if you're gunning for this one, you may as well try to apply all these attributes here to like at least get all these 4, because then you will reap hugely on the benefits. So then it will apply attributes to like everything you have instead of just like specific, and it makes for like a really deadly combo. And then this one I think is like the least thing cool, except unless you're a long range character. If you have one of those long range movesets, I think it's more viable because it just gives you like a tiny slash across. Just to point it out. Let you know. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, by the way, if you have a specific character you actually like, you can always switch them manually. I just do this. It just gives you like, I never had like much of a reason to go through it, because for me, playing as the characters are important. This is the only tree, so we're going through here. I usually wait, and I suggest, because you can get these cauldrons, and these cauldrons will, and that's how you usually cure the blood, is through cauldron cut, or cauldron stages, basically. I usually don't try to go those until I get like a shit ton of them. And usually it's not until like I think like stage like 3 or 4 after I beat like the second boss usually. But there's like over like 6 billion combinations, so oh yes. Okay, so this is actually the full moveset. Let's see. Oh, okay, so the first EX attack is just triangle. Interesting. And then there's this. Okay, that's probably the second EX attack. Okay. I see. So, triangle, and 1, 2, 1. Okay, yeah. So it's the EX is like kind of their T2s. Okay. So now let's see the EXs in action, because the triangle one could be good. There we go. Actually, T2 is really good. Oh, we have to find for this one we have to find like the little one. This one can get hectic because you only have like so long. That one was an illusion. That one was an illusion. So these ones actually do quite a lot of things, as long as you don't, and it will also stop your timer too, so as long as you don't like fuck up the whole thing. Like sometimes it might be good to try to pick a chest and then keep going through for levels. I never did that yet because I haven't fully completed this game. Once I fully do, that's when it's gonna be that's when it's gonna be different. Oh yes, we got Calm Commander. Yeah, so Gen characters would be trying to get the people who's in the same little faction as them is actually really beneficial. Well, better than most people would think. Like, there's also a bunch of like micro stuff that not a lot of people know. Like, how to let's see here. So you could see these things. As you can see, I need 5 ice and I think 2 talent. I think 2 talent people with the talent thing to get Merciless Ice Blade tactic, And all of these tactics will be in effect if you have them as formation parties. And depending on, which means people in the one, holy fuck. People in the one thing will be way cooler. And some of them will get upgraded, can probably get upgraded as well. Some of their abilities. I also like at the end of each thing, you'll actually gather everything that's on the stage too. Oh. See, this is the King's Cauldron. This is what I think. You can buy heroes. This is how you primarily get formations. There is a treasure that you can get that gives you all formations. But, as I said before, I suggest doing it when you have quite a lot of money. Because those tears of blood don't carry over. See those crystal beads? Let's try. Okay, good. Oh, now I can show you what those crystal beads do. Again, this is just like for people, I'm assuming, do not know the game. To be honest, I've seen a lot of actually people play that was like into roguelikes and playing this game as well. That are not really, was never really interested in kind of like the warrior game. But now I'm seeing some of them might actually be interested in them, which is cool. I hope they keep updating this game though. So I'm just gonna use this. I don't wanna, I might have accidentally killed the, basically, if you're doing this, you might wanna try to get the little warrior health thing more towards the edge if you're doing that giant explosion, because you'll just get more XP. Get me a slay. Oh, that's another one. Give me a lot of stuff. We'll do this. Oh yeah. Any gin? Let's see. Next one will grab you. So this is our current lineup for the second thing. As you can see, we're pretty much locked into this one. Basically this one. If you can get this one full, I don't really mind. Again, your goal is to probably just fill at least one of those things by the end. I don't think it really matters to me, because once you fill that tree up, I'll show you a bit more what I'm talking about. Once I beat this here. Okay. To be honest, with me getting more, me unlocking those legit characters has upgraded the percentage quite a bit already from what it was. So now I'm all now I'm just waving. I might be able to just eventually, if they keep putting out character updates, it might be kind of cool, because I might get so strong that we might be able to do the harder difficulties with no problem. This one might be good if you're lacking in anything, by the way. I might get this one. This one, this one seems good too. I'll get this one. Okay. So now we're going, which I would call kind of like the phase 3 of it, because there's like 4, technically 5 or boss fights. Technically, I think 6 if you count. But I count 2 of the boss fights as kind of one thing, because one boss fight has like 2 phases to it. And as you can see, now I gotta defeat like twice as many enemies from like, I think from phase 1 compared to the comparatively. The last phase where you fight like these enemies is where it kind of gets hectic because it can go up to like 1,000. Face of the wolf. Oh. So now I might go for sure now. I'll wait for a bit more. I'll wait for like maybe later stages to see if I can get that 1 cordon. Because once you have over 10,000, you get like a decently scaled thing. But also, don't sweat. As long as you try to get one, I think around like the 4th stage phase. Because this stage and the other stage, I would suggest using your Tears of Blood in, unless you're like very desperate. Interviewed. It's looking like we're gonna be able to max ice real good. Mission complete. Yeah, by the way, I believe DwA and Takakashu Honda is the only one that has, I think, like, they'll upgrade your thing by like 4 element things. And they're also kind of rare to get, so I need DwA. But I can see DwA's abilities, one of the abilities is Peerless DwA, which increases bolt damage by 200%. And so it kind of, if you get him, it kind of makes literally any character basically into like viable for like a crazy like bolt build, basically. Like, not like that like many characters even need it, but like that's one of the reasons why I love DwA in this game, because he's absolutely broken. If you combine the Peerless DwA thing that I said with his abilities when you play as him, and then combined with the fact that with the DwA army, all their upgrades, it's basically like will upgrade anyone with the DwA army emblem by like 100%. So it just makes it like really ridiculous. If you get their like everything, and like why? As a matter of fact, I think the reason why one of the things that I ended up doing, because I was dying at like some of the runs, trying to do level 5 traversals with Blue Boo. However, I did get one where I had like, I believe all of the, I managed to get all the people from Blue Boo's faction, from Blue Boo's emblem thing. I also managed to max out the boat and like and another thing, so it all just came together. And the one to me to beat said thing, traversal. And I was actually kind of surprised at how easily I beat it. Because traversal 5 is hard as hell. But with Blue Boo, after like, I think like 2 or 3 tries, I managed to do it. And the third one, I had like pretty much like the best stuff I could possibly do. I wasn't even at full level when I did a traversal 5 of Blue Boo. Which is another thing. Like, I wonder, like, I kind of wish, like, I never wished, like, the max level I could possibly leave, because it's usually, once I get to, like, the final boss, I get to, like, level 30s or, like, 40s for doing the other higher ones. But I never got to, like, the very tip of the level spectrum. Which it might be a cool video to try to do, hey, let's see if we can get to like level 30, the max level. I think that was like 38 or 37. We could find out soon though. And a run, and a single one. I think those would be a cool thing to try. Okay, let's go here. I think maybe the key of like getting more of the experiencing is just keep going for the danger zones. Cause I think, cause I can't remember correctly, so cause I know they have more enemies, but I'm guessing you also get more experience for doing more dangerous stuff. I forgot what they said because it's been a while. And I kind of skimmed through I never really paid attention to the tutorial of it. I paid attention to a little bit, but then I kind of just learned as I went. Charms, puzzle speed. Oh God. I'll go. Oh. So sometimes you might want to try to do that before they, because the more down on those phases that you go, the I think better things. See, I get these ones, but these I'm gonna give up this one though. But out of all of these, I do not. There's only basically 2 formations that are just better than the rest. That pretty much makes you invincible during the time. But after that, you could select your thing. So we're gonna do Slay. I'm gonna buy this one. Buy you. This is why I say you save like a ton of them, because if you get like a really good selection of these, you could just buy them all, and buy another formation other than the default one. But do not try to spam these, because you also, one of the sacrifices of like getting all these is that it's kind of like your level. Like right now, So I'm like a level 17, as you can see there, in the bottom right. I mean bottom left. My bad. Where my health is and stuff, that little thing. That's your level in the run, and each you level up, your stats also increase. So, in that run, so the higher level you are, also contributes to your balancing. Increase the range. So this is one of the outfits I was talking about. This outfit right here. I haven't seen many people have it because I don't think many people have beaten Transversal 5, I believe, as of yet. But also, Yukimo Sanada also has one. I think I unlocked like 4 outfits for doing it. But I can't remember for the life of me what for. I don't have many of the DLC outfits. I have the early purchase DLC set and the outfits you get from Traversal level 5, but I think that's about it. If I get more, I might check out. I might buy the Jin DLC outfit real soon. So, depending on what's happening, I'll do that. Basically because the Jin outfits are like cost way less than like the other ones. But the other ones are more nostalgic, I can understand why. Like it cost, like one of them cost like 32, I think, for the classic DwA thing, but the Jin one, I think, carries quite a few outfits, I think, for the Jin characters. I think it's like 11, and we'll do this one. So I know, like, a lot of people, like, obviously I'm so fucking strong, because I max out the tree and everything, that I'm just breezing through these things on regular difficulty. Which is why I'm not really too concerned of me building builds. But there will be times when, see, because like, at this point, you're locked in, so I'm probably going to try getting for this one, or this one, or this one, and definitely this one. Because once we get the final one, we get the Star 2, which is actually amazing. And then we're just gonna see which one of these will pop up, and go from there. So at this point, you're locked into this thing. Like, I'm never gonna get a full charm thing, or a ton of fire to back up the fire ones. It goes up to 18. And also, as you can see, it went up dramatically. Now these is where it's kind of really good at using these formations, because you're now gonna just power level through these eventually. Once you get to like where you're got most of the tree, you're got a lot of stuff there. You're just gonna go. It's gonna be crazy. So as you can see, I already killed all those people with one assemblage. And with all these opponents here, it upgrades the assemblage really fast, so you can see how fast that goes. The more charm you have, the faster it also gets too, by the way. And charm is very, and the assembly gauge is very powerful. Let's do this. This one has a chest. Okay. So that's basically the gist. As I'm saying, like, every character in here is extremely powerful in a way, but they're also, I believe, striking here, because for me, the power level is gonna go by what kind of up things that they start with. Like, the one that we're playing now has 2, so we start kind of with, like, with 2 of those upgrade things. I think it was like Slash and Wisdom. So he starts out with one of those. But with Lubu and Takahashi, they start out with 4, so it's like very much possible to get even more. But more utility into these things, like the more they start out with stuff. I wish there was a way to use, like, maybe ascend the character so they can add like another like little attribute point to start out with the things. I think that would be cool. But right now, they're kind of locked up thing, which is why I kind of like, I kind of view more of like Lubu and Gotcha Honda as like the god tier characters in this game, which is for any like Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors characters, unless they start adding the non-warrior characters, like say they add like Orochi or Daji from Warriors of Orochi, or they start adding characters from maybe other even franchises other than what they were like attempting, would also be kind of cool. Would be kind of crazy. Like, the potential for this game is just skyrocketing. And this game is actually not that expensive either. I think it's like $27 for just the base, and the Gen characters were in the free update, so I don't know if they're gonna plan on adding more of them or anything, but I hope they continue. Oh, hell yes. Now we're cooking. God damn. This is where I start trying to select the thing if I could find any more ice things. Or if there's ice things that can appear here. There was one. We'll go here because it's gonna be a less selection of stuff. Of heroes. So it's a higher chance that you get those things. You can also re-roll too, by the way. So keep that in mind. I might actually re-roll soon to try to get some of the ice. So at this point you want one of the things to max out like right away. Now that you're on like, this is like the, after these like 8 stages that you go through here, you're gonna be on the final boss stuff, and like these ones are not that long, which is what I love about this game. So each character, I believe, would be perfect for like one-off videos technically on YouTube. Again, I might do more of these, I'm not too sure. Depends on the thing, because I already did, as you can see, I already did all these other stuff already. I already did Dinosaur's other shoe. And then halfway, oh, we just got him, yes. So now we got, like, as you can see, we have 17 now. Once we get up to 18, we don't need any more of these. As in, we're at the final stretch on that one. But I'm also not opposed to reclearing them anyway. Just to go through the ones I may have think. That's kind of why I'm live streaming this with the Jin update. So it can kind of give me kind of like a point of reference if I want to continue doing it with the characters I already cleared. Or if I could just go through and then I will eventually backtrack to those characters and just clear the ones I haven't cleared. And I'm curious about the future for this game, because this game is, again, I would love to see, like, if any guys, like see any guys, like, suggestion for, like, what character you think they would love to add, or any info that I probably wouldn't know. But I think at this point I do know pretty much everything I do about the game. The only thing I probably won't know is the updates. If there's any like data mine, there hasn't been like any data mine content that's been discovered or stuff. I wouldn't know that. Or if it's already been confirmed that there's like what's the next, if they're gonna add more, or what would be the next free update, or are they gonna do a paid one? Oh, there it is. We never know. And with these roguelikes games, every character you add on this, which is one of the reasons I really love that they combine this with Dynasty, with the Warrior series and the roguelike, is being each character it's gonna be huge. Yes. Oh. I need Ranji though to get his thing. Can I get Ranji in here? Yes, you can. And she's ice. Going through here. So I might use my rerolls to try to get her. Again, you never know what you might appear. So these strikes, these slashes, like that one. That's what basically happens once you like max out this little bar here. Like, this game is also very addicting, by the way, too. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, there's a part of me that's like I could probably even use my mic to just go through characters and you guys could just, like, look and through, like, have, like, the builds that I probably would do, or you could see all the certain stuff I'm doing for the characters, just to kind of give you a grasp of the characters too, which that's also a thing we could swap I might be able to do. I would get this, but I really want your energy, so let's keep going. I may have made a very big mistake, but we can keep going like 8 times. No. No. God damn it. We might just... I'll take this one. Just to get the start out of the way. And I'll save the last one for maybe to try to get Yuanji. Later. I'm trying to save my life from you all. Holy shit, we might actually upgrade bigger. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of these things, I know, like, the amount of things that I'm just gonna get. So as you can see, we didn't really get as much talent. Which usually, because we started off strong with the talent, but now our vigor is most likely gonna also be, might be close to being maxed out. Mainly because it kept appearing. I kept getting it. And that's also cool, because there's builds that you might want, but then you might end up with a completely different one. Of course, we were kind of going for more of the ice build for Jin, because they're kind of like, they did start out from Wei and became its own little faction thing, so I can understand. So it makes sense for me why they're ice. Like ice kind of makes sense for the element, and ice just kind of makes sense for me for the element for whatchamacallit, for Wei as well. I mean, you could debate that Slay might be better for Slay might be better maybe for, we have 16k tiers. I would suggest probably doing like the other thing, Karma Embers or the thing, but I'm doing this one just because this is what, an Impenetrable Fortress. This will block any of the damage. This is one of the ones, the 8 Gates Gold Lock. It's one of the best things in the game. This one will restore your health, and once you activate that formation, you'll be. And then there's another one that will does slay damage, but will technically, I think it's called life and death because it will block damage, and it will I think it does some kind of damage conversion where if people touch you, they get hurt. And that I think is technically the best. But this one's really good on survivability. So one of them's good for attack, and the other one is the best survivability. To be honest, if you struggle at this game, getting that this formation that I have is probably the best. So this is the fourth one, and then after that was the final boss. We're gonna play through this because I'm insanely powerful. And this is what I was saying when you max out one of these elements. Because you can try to do all these ones, which is good, but if you max out one of these, it's way better. because you get those floating balls around you, and you can have, and with maxing them out, you get like 4 of them just swinging around you, and it's just overall better. And it'll keep swirling around you when they pause the thing, which I'll definitely show you. Yeah, you see, it keeps swirling as that's happening. That actually will constantly damage the boss if you're like right next to the boss, which is also cool. So now, as you can see, there's no treasure. So this is kind of like the build that I have right now that we ended up with. This is pretty much all the active stuff that we have. All the active effects. There's way too many to like show you. This is basically, as you can see, the points of our attributes. As you can see, since we maxed out the ice, its attributes attack is like, it'll do 600. Which is insane. It's ridiculous. And then we have our hero list with all the heroes that we collected along the way. There's the formations we collected in this run. And here's the treasures, as you can see. And as you can see, I basically, throughout all those battles, I barely even got hurt through those battles because I'm, again, upgrading your bond of souls on that tree for the universal characters is insanely strong. And as you can see, the damage numbers that just with those balls, those little stars that's floating around you, it's crazy. Which is why I like maxing out one of the elements. I don't really like mixing the elements too much with these. Like trying to like making them all balanced. And that's mainly because of if you just max out one, it will outproduce a lot of shit that you can do. It's just overall better. See, we didn't even use our Sen Relief, we just utterly trashed him. So, this will appear after every single final boss fight. So I hope that they add more like stuff to do for this game. Oh. Like it'll be cool if they add more if they have like little expansion things, like more bosses, more stages, more like achievements to probably do. Because that's also a huge thing in roguelikes. And since this is like a Dynasty Warriors roguelike, I can see so many things that they can do with this. As you can see, we just beat the game like ridiculously. After the cooling battle at Golem had finally been forced back into his slumber, but it's only a matter of time before he would awaken once more. He must be destroyed. He must be destroyed after all. We must keep fighting, oh heroes, until we put an end to this matter. Once and for all, please stay by my side as King irreplaceable right hand. So basically, because basically Goma, it was basically a god who ended up becoming a demon. And these end credits will also show everyone will do this, but I'm curious if there's any new stuff here. So I'll just let this run so I can talk at least a little bit more. So basically, because I have a theory on why they can't really, why it doesn't really think because this is technically hell. You're fighting hell and you're fighting these things with sinners, and I think that all these victims might be the victims of previous warrior games that you fought that that ended up that would like soul that will end up in hell, that ended up in hell, and they're just destined to keep getting killed by you. That's basically like over and over and over again. And then with Irma, it's very much implied that Irma is very subconscious, and there's been multiple King Irmas, and I think it's just going on in a loop. So I think what's ended up happening is that Irma it just ends up in a loop. Like once Irma gets like probably like aged to a point, a new kid will appear, and that Irma would kind of teach them the ways of what basically the previous one had gone through, and it's just an endless loop for like years and years of thing, which for me personally, it might be the version of hell for Irma, is that there's never really going to be really order in hell. The whole concept itself, I think, will be meaning like he's just locked in an endless loop. That's what's happening. They're locked in an endless loop, which is cool. I kind of hope that Irma is playable, because and also there's another warrior that they have that didn't really appear, but like is heavily implied to be another legendary warrior that used to help the previous Irma. So depending on how they do this, it could be absolutely huge. Like absolutely huge. Like they could add that warrior in this to the thing. They could probably add Irma at the playable thing too. Maybe they could even do a version of Goma that was maybe his god version before he got corrupted into that demon that you saw. Because apparently Goma used to be a god of war turned demon because he couldn't fathom the concept of hell, and he used to be very virtuous, but then it got very corrupted, and then he got sent to hell, and then and I'm pretty sure his personal hell is that he's gonna keep dying over and over again, and since he's a god, he has a god soul, is probably deeply merged within hell. So his whole thing of trying to destroy hell, but probably never will be able to, because again it's a loop. We're in some like a endless loop here, meaning we're inflicting probably severe pain on this guy with these crazy hell powers given by Ama by the end, and then we're getting sent back to the world of the living, and then it just kind of keeps and goes over and over and over again, which is cool. Which is very a cool concept. Which means, essentially, I mean, they can do maybe expansions that maybe maybe explore, because maybe with all these endless loops, there might be different stuff that have happened over the times. Like I'm thinking like probably like there's been like infinitely loops, and each one probably got more different, and stuff probably got added or changed over the course of the souls of hell. So this is the last thing of it being cleared. I'm gonna take a screenshot before. And this is it. I think you see I've done it for over an hour. Usually, once you beat the regular mode, you're gonna have around 15,000 Common Embers. That's kind of like around what I get. Sometimes I get 20,000. Sometimes I get a little bit over 10,000. But The most common one is like 15,000 once you beat the thing. For me, at least. So probably the next video, I'll probably show you what I mean. Because as you can see, I just need 8,000 more. And then as you can see, so the max level is level 46. Okay, so that's the max. And then over here, this is shared between all the heroes too. These ones, by the way. So you get plus 107 health, which is pretty much basically doubles a lot of your health. 51% bonus for all heroes for the strength, and 108% bonus for the defense. So now, as you can see with the Jin, we have done. He now has a crown on him. The next video might be Sama Yi. We're might do, because I might do the bottom three and then do up the three, and then we'll do Sama Yi just to finish off the Jin roster. Before I continue with the Wu, depending on my thing, because I might want to just complete Wu on my own time. I don't know, because I already halfway did Wu, like on my own. So I might do these on my own, and then I might do DwA on stream, and then we'll start with the Samurai crew, which I barely touched them yet. And then maybe go back and do these ones for the stream. I'll figure it out as I go. I haven't decided yet. But I will do the entire Jin faction here on stream. So, and I might want to do this pretty fast, so I might have multiple live streams at random times just to do like one character, then maybe like another, and then these ones, depending how fast I go through them. But that was like Zhang Hua. And overall, he was a good character to use. As you can see, his community level about 32, because that's where we got him through there. But that's all. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Some of these might not have mic videos, mainly because I don't really know what I really be talking about other than going through. So I might, in future, probably Jin videos, I might just not have the mic on. I might just play it through the live stream and then not have my mic plugged in. Might be good. Which is kind of like a different take of what I do, because sometimes trying to talk and like do these is kind of hard when I don't have anything to talk about. But they're these ones. Next video, this one, and then he's already done. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.